Sometimes kids need a little bit of encouragement to eat a variety of colors and textures that plants offer. Most often it's either an ultimatum or a threat, but it really doesn't have to be. Midday, I like to put out some fresh veggies and dips to keep the kids grazing while they're just hanging out. That way, if you're just sitting at home at dinner time and it's not their favorite time of day, at least you got some veggies in them beforehand. Dips are super simple for the really little ones also to help because they can just stir and mash without using knives. You know, having dips and chopped veggies available in the fridge are perfect when you're on the go for packing in lunches or just taking a picnic. You know, they're a great way to add whole food fats and especially getting their protein in during the day. So what do you think, bud? You want to make some of our favorite dips?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. All right, so let's make some guacamole first. You love guacamole? What do you think?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's make some guacamole. All right, avocados, right? You done with the strawberries? Let's put them in your blue bowl. So whenever I actually make any kind of dips, when they're mashing or they're stirring, I like to wet a towel and put it down. That way the bowl's not sliding around and it's a stable surface for them. So I have some avocado here. I'm gonna go ahead and gently slice it in my hand. Ready, bud? We're gonna mash it. We're gonna mash it together. Here, let's get the fork and you're gonna start mashing it. So getting them involved takes a little bit more patience, but you know what? It keeps it fun, keeps them trying new things. So I'm just gonna chop this up.
I want masher thing.
Oh, you want the masher thing instead of the fork? Okay. So let's use this masher. Just go up and down like that, right? Here you go. You got it, both hands. Both hands, bud. All right. Here, let me do a little bit more. Let me do a little bit more guacamole. All right, so this is a great way to get some whole food fats in, especially when they're this young. You know, it's fantastic for brain development. Okay, so I like to add a bunch of different ingredients to our guacamole. I use a little bit of green onion, mostly the green part. Just to add a little bit of flavor. You don't want to be too spicy. I typically don't add a lot of garlic to the guacamole if the littles are eating it. So let's add these in. You want to keep mixing? Keep mixing. Keep mixing. I'm gonna add a little bit of cilantro for that freshness in there. Just a touch. Gonna coarsely chop up some of these leaves. Let's get some cilantro, excuse me. Okay, and then a little bit of citrus. Kind of brings it out, brightens it up. What's that, lime, buddy? You like lime, huh? Now, if you want to add any kind of added protein into guacamole, you can do some white beans. You can do some tofu, which is quite nice. You can do some edamame. I like to use this. It's a plant-based feta that's on the market, which is absolutely delicious. So let's smash this up and then we can mix it all. So I'm gonna use a little bit of this plant-based feta. And it's gonna add some really amazing creaminess to this, but also, you know, bump up the protein as well. So, all right, keep mixing, bud. Keep mixing. Now we're gonna add a little bit of salt. Would you like to add a little bit of salt? Here, do a little pinch. A little pinch. All right, keep mixing. All right, so that should be good to go. That is one of our favorite go-to little dips here. Excellent to work with different veggies to really get them to get their veggies in. So I get a variety of colors here. You know, just mix it up, you know? Mix it up with adding, you know, different colors, whatever's in season, whatever you have on hand also. So prepping these in advance is fantastic, just like we talked about in an earlier video here. Would you like to try it? You wanna try it? So let's see. Let's see. Scrape the fork. Let's mix it up. Papa put it in a bowl. You want to try it with some veggies? Which ones do you want, buddy?
Guacamole.
Well, this is guacamole, but which veggies do you want to try with it? Which one? Do you know what all of these are? What's this?
Carrot.
What's this?
Pepper.
What's that?
Cucumber.
What's that?
Pepper.
Okay, grab your favorite and try it, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and make another quick dip while he's snacking, okay? We're gonna make a hummus. Rather than using garbanzo beans, I like to use white beans. It makes it a little bit more creamier of a hummus. So with garlic, I like to start the garlic first. I just have 1 clove, 2 cloves, let's do. I'm gonna mince that up in the food processor first. All right, so we have some garlic in there. What else are we gonna put? White beans. All right, just like to mince it up so there's no chunks. Get some white beans in there. Just, you know, these can be freshly cooked or a can of white beans. Just make sure you choose.
That's on there.
That's all garlic on there, huh? Make sure that you choose beans with minimal salt, if no added salt. Otherwise, that way you can actually control the sodium intake, which is quite nice. So I have some white beans in there. We're gonna add some tahini. You know what tahini is, buddy? Tahini is sesame butter. You wanna try it? Here, dip your finger in it. Dip your finger. It's like almond butter. Here, dip. Tell me what you think. What do you think?
Yeah.
Good? Does it taste like sesame? Yeah, a little bit. So I'm gonna add lots of tahini in there. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of citrus. You can add lemon, you can add a little orange to mix it up also. And this is just a fun dip to have on hand. Excellent to put in wraps as well. All right, so we have some garlic, some lemon, some tahini. Super simple. As it's blending, I'm gonna add a little bit of salt, and then as it's blending, I'm just gonna be adding the olive oil slowly. If you wanted to minimize the oils in this, you can definitely use more tahini rather than reaching for the olive oil, but I love adding a little bit of olive oil in there. I also like, after it's blended, I like adding toasted sesame seeds. Adds to the next level of flavor for this hummus. So I'm gonna add some toasted sesame there. Also gives it a wonderful texture. So, all right, so let's go ahead and kind of serve that up. You wanna try this, buddy? Yeah. You enjoying that guacamole? Okay, look at this. This is one of your favorites too, bud. So we have some white bean hummus. Like I said, this stores so well in the fridge. Excellent for sandwiches, for wraps. Great source of protein. Great source of whole food fats. You gonna mix it? It's already mixed already. It's already mixed, but you can try it. How about that? You gonna put a little bit of oil in it? Just a little bit. Good job. You wanna try that one? Try that one as a dip now. Try that one. Try that one right there. Dip a veggie in there. And then we're gonna make one of your sweet favorites, buddy. All right, you ready to make the sweet one now?
Yeah.
You wanna make the almond butter one? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, yes, awesome. So what is this, do you know?
Pepper.
Oh, come on, you comedian, what is it? It's sweet, you know?
Hummus.
Little comedian.
Peanut butter.
This is peanut butter. Well, this is actually almond butter, so let's add some almond butter. Okay, this is a yummy dip. You love this one, don't you? So this is here, go ahead, pour it all in. So this is one of my favorite ways to eat almond butter. Great way to get fats and proteins in. Dip it, pour it all in. Yep, good job. And then put the glass right here and stir it, okay? So this is a great way to get the proteins in, some healthy fats in also. And the reason I choose these dips, they are super simple, I know, but they're great options to get the kids involved for the mashing and the stirring, and just get them exploring new fruits and veggies, you know? Way better than just reaching for those real processed, high fat, high sugar, high salt items that are found on the shelves, okay? So I have some maple syrup, I have some almond butter in there. He loves this, is it good? I'm gonna add a little pinch of salt. Okay, stir it up, keep going. And I'm gonna add a little bit of green powder. Green powder of your choice. You can use a super green powder. You can use any kind of spirulina powders, which work really well. Let's add some of this in there, okay? Some nutrition, okay? Good, let's stir that up really good. Can I help with this one? Okay, and we're gonna stir this one. Okay, we're gonna try it with apple, okay? Do you know what this is called? Paint. All right, so we're gonna stir that up. I added, it's basically 4 ingredients, a pinch of salt to bring out that sweetness. I add some green powder to get really a kick of nutrition in there. Some almond butter, a peanut butter, a tahini, cashew butter. You wanna try it? You don't have to yell. Here, dip some fruit in there. You want them with strawberries? I'll cut some, those aren't carrots. Okay, try that out. Super yummy, bud. I'm gonna cut you up some apple also. This is a wonderful dip to have on hand. Again, you can make a nutrition-packed PB&J with this, and the kids just love them. So this is a great snack to have on hand and just to whip up so quickly. So what do you think? Gonna try it with an apple? Here, you get one and I get one, okay? Then we're cheers. 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 I'll get more. What do you think? It's pretty good? Okay, here, cheers.